Hello friends, welcome back to MS Technologies. In this video, I'm going to discuss very important Python interview questions and answers in 2020. I'm going to do multiple videos. This is part 1 video. Next you will get part 2 video also related to this Python interview question and answers. First, what is the difference between list and tuples? If you go with this list is a group of comma separated values. The list elements are enclosed within square brackets. Here square brackets are mandatory. If you observe it here, I is equal to 10 square bracket, I'm taking inside square bracket, I'm taking 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40. So all the elements are separated with commas and all the elements are enclosed with square brackets. Here square brackets are mandatory in list. Next, if you go with this tuple is a group of comma separated values within parenthesis we have to take. And here the parentheses are optional, not mandatory here. If you observe the example, t is equal to, inside a parenthesis I'm taking 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40, and below that I took t is equal to without parenthesis 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40. Both are same. Here parentheses are optional in tuple. So next difference, list objects are mutable. Mutable in the sense what? Once we create the object, we can perform any changes in that object, is nothing but mutable. Suppose here I equal to 10 20 30 40 is there. In one position which element is available? In one position we have 20. Now here what I'm doing, I'm trying to replace 20 with the 70. So I of 1 equal to 70. Here what I'm doing, in the place of 20 I will get a 70, means I'm trying to modify the content after creating the object. Is it possible or not? Yes, in list it is possible. Why? The list is immutable. List is a mutable, hence we can modify the content after creating the object also. Coming to tuple objects are immutable. Means what? So once we create a tuple object, we cannot change its content. Right here, if you try to modify like this, t of 1 equal to 70, immediately we will get a value error like tuple object does not support item assignment. Here what we are doing, equal operator, equality, single equal operator is nothing but assignment operator. What it is telling, tuple object does not support item 70 assignment, item assignment. Next difference, so if the content is not fixed and keep on changing, then we should go for list. If the content is not fixed, keep on changing, then we should go for list. Then when we will go for tuple, right? If the content is fixed and never changes, then we should go for tuple. Next difference, list objects cannot use it as keys for the dictionaries because keys should be hashable and immutable. So that's why we can't able to take list objects as keys inside the dictionary. Next, coming to tuple objects can be used as keys for dictionaries because keys should be hashable and immutable. These are the main differences between list and tuple. Next question, how can the ternary operators used in Python? Very important, ternary operators. Ternary operators, also known as conditional expressions, are operators that evaluate something based on a condition being true or false. Based on the condition, it can be evaluated. So I will show an example for this. Here I'm going to take a comma b comma c equal to 30 comma 10 comma 40. I'm taking like this. Now here a value is 30, b value is 10, c value is 40. Now I want to find out a minimum number, minimum value I want to find out. For this, how to write the logic? We have to write a multiple if condition, elif condition, then else we have to write. So at least we have to write 5 to 6 lines of the code at here. Instead of that, by using ternary operator, we can complete this one in a single line. We can complete with a single line by using ternary operator. How we will see it here. See, here minimum value I want to find out. Minimum is equal to, here I'm going to take B. When B is the minimum value, if A value is if B value is less than A and B value is less than C. B value is less than A and B value is less than C, then we can say B is the minimum value. Minimum value. Else, else here what I'm going to do, remaining things I want to check. Else A less than, else A. If A less than C, else C. See, first B value I'm checking. If B is less than A and B is less than C, then consider B as the minimum value. Otherwise, if this condition is not satisfied, if this condition not satisfied means this condition returns false, then it will come to else part. In else part, we have this much. Here what we are doing, here we are checking one more condition, which is A less than C or not. If this condition is satisfied, it will tell A is the minimum value. If this condition not satisfied, it will give C is the minimum value. So now if I run this one, what we will get it here. So now if you print a minimum, 10 is the minimum value. See here, within single line, we can able to complete the entire functionality. Suppose if you don't have this ternary operators, we have to write multiple lines of the code. So what is the main advantage of this ternary operator? We can reduce the length of the code by using this ternary operators. Instead of writing multiple lines of the code, we can complete within single line by using this ternary operators. Right. So next question. So what is the monkey patching in Python? What is the monkey patching in Python? In Python, the term monkey patch refers to dynamic modification of class or module. At runtime, we can able to modify the class or module by using this monkey patching. In Python, we can actually change the behavior of the code at runtime. At runtime, based on the provided parameters, we can able to change the behavior of the code. For example, here I'm taking class A. Inside this class A, what I'm taking, M1 method I'm taking like def M1 I'm taking like this. Just I'm printing M1 method is being called like that I'm printing. Now here what I'm going to do, we use yabo module. We use this yabo module sample in below code and change behavior of M1 method at the runtime by assigning a different value. What we are doing, we use a above module sample in below code and change behavior of M1 method at runtime by assigning different value. See here what I'm taking, just I'm importing that sample module at here. Inside that what I'm taking, def M2 I'm taking, that print M2 is being called. So now here what I'm doing, observe very carefully, replacing addresses of M1 with M2. Here, what is M1 and M2? M1 and M2 are two different functions. So now what I am trying to do, the address of M1 will be replaced with the address of M2. How to do that? Here, sample is a module name. Inside that sample, we have class A. Inside that, we have M1 method. Sample dot A dot M1 equal to, and here I'm assigning M2 address to this M1, M2. Now, next what we are doing, we are creating object for class A. Object equal to sample dot A. Now what I am doing, now by using that object I'm going to call M1 method at here. object dot m1 method. Where we have m1 method? Inside class A. So by using that object, can I able to call that m1 method or not? Yes. Same thing I am doing it here. Object dot m1. Right. What here we have to get? Suppose if you go normal way, we have to get m1 is being called. But here we changed the address. We changed the address of m1 with the m2. That's why here we are getting output m2 is being called. M2 is being called. So like that, we can change the behavior of the code at runtime by using this monkey patching. In simple answer, what is monkey patching means? Right, we can change actual behavior of the code at runtime by using this monkey patching. Clear? So next question. Explain split function, right? Sub function and sub n methods, right, of re module in Python. Re module means what? Re module in Python means what? Here what I am going to do here, re means what? Regular expression module. In that regular expression we have sub function is there, sub n function is there, split function is there. So like that we have multiple functions are like this. We have multiple functions are there inside this regular expression. Now what I want to do it here. So here when we will use sub function, when we will use a sub n function, and when we will use a split function yet here. See, sub function means, sub means substitution or replacement. Sub means what? Substitution or replacement at here. So by using this, what we can able to do? What we can able to do it here? Here the target of string, every matched pattern will be replaced with the provided replacement at here. Here sub means substitution or replacement, right? Inside a regular expression we have a function with the name sub, right? What is the syntax? Sub of regex comma replacement comma target string we have to take. So now in the target string, every matched pattern will be replaced with the provided replacement. Here target string is the original input whatever we are providing. Here regex is the pattern. Inside that target string, wherever that pattern is matched, in that place I want to replace with this replacement argument. Replacement argument. So just we'll see one example for that how it will work. I will show with the practical it here. Here I am going to take like this. Here what I am going to do? Here I am going to take import re. First we have to import re module. Import re. Next here I am taking like s is equal to re dot here I am going to take like a sub means what? Sub is a substitution or a replacement at here. So now here I am taking re dot sub function I am calling it here. Sub function I am calling it here. Inside this first what we have to take regex. Regex means what? Pattern we have to take. This is the my pattern. Assume this is my pattern at here. So next comma. What next I want to take? I want to take a replacement. This is the replacement argument I am taking. Next here what we have to take? Target string we have to take like A7, B9, C5, K8, Z something I am taking like this. Right here, this is the target string. This is the replacement. So this is the pattern, regex pattern. So now A to Z means what? Any lowercase alphabetical order. Right? Any lowercase alphabetical order is the pattern we have to take like this. Inside a target string, wherever you have any lowercase alphabetical characters, replace those characters with this symbol. What is the meaning for this? Inside a target string, If you have any lowercase alphabet symbols, replace those lowercase alphabet symbols with this replacement hash symbol. Right. So now what I'm going to do it here, just I'm going to print yes. Print yes. Finally, what output we will get? See, in the place of A, hash symbol is replaced. In the place of B, hash symbol is replaced. In the place of C, hash symbol is replaced. In the place of K, hash symbol replaced. Z, hash symbol replaced, like this. Sub means what? Substitution. We are doing substitution wherever we have lowercase alphabet characters. There I am substituting with this hash symbol. Sub means substitution or replacement. Right? So what is the next one? Sub n function. It is exactly same as sub. It is exactly same as sub, except it can also returns the number of replacements also. Number of replacements also, and this function returns a tuple. Tuple it will return, and where first element is a result string and the second element is a number of replacements. Like this it will return. Like this it will return. First argument is the result string. Result string means what? This one is the result string. First argument is the result string. This one is the result string. So next argument, number of replacements means how many replacements? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 replacements. That count also it will return if you take a sub n function. Right? So let me check that one. Import re. Next here, s is equal to re dot sub n function I am using. Sub n function. Same thing I am taking here also. Right here, pattern is A to Z I am taking. Pattern is A to Z I am taking. And right, replacement of this hash symbol I am taking, comma, target string like this I am taking it here. A7, B9, C5, next K8, next Z something I'm taking like this. So now here what it will return? If you print yes, what it will return? It will return tuple, and it will return tuple. Inside that tuple, how many arguments you will get? 2 arguments you will get. First argument is the returned string. Second argument is a number of replacements. Number of replacements it will return. See, if I print yes, you will get a tuple like this here. So 2 arguments we are getting. First one is the result string. Right here, this one is the number of replacements. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total 5 replacements are there. Like this, we will get the result. This is the difference between sub function and sub n function in regular expressions. Let me go for next question. Here, what is the next question? What is inheritance in Python with examples? With examples and inheritance. Inheritance means what, Andy? The process of inheriting the properties of parent class into a child class is known as inheritance. Right? Whatever the members we are taking inside a parent class, all those members will be inherited to child class through inheritance concept. Right? Parent class members automatically available inside child class through inheritance. Through inheritance. Here we have total 5 types of inheritances. What is the 5 types of inheritances we have? First one is a single inheritance. Means what? The content of inheriting the properties. The content of the concept of inheriting properties from one class to another class is known as a single inheritance. The concept of inheriting properties from one class to another class is known as single inheritance. What about multi-level inheritance? Multi-level inheritance. The concept of inheriting properties from multiple classes to single class with the concept of one after another. One after another, Andy. Means what, Andy? Means what? Like this, Andy. Single inheritance means this one. This is the parent class, and this is the child class. This is the child class. Single inheritance means inside a parent class, whatever the properties are there, all those properties will be inherited to child class through inheritance. This is a single inheritance. And the concept of inheriting the properties from one class to another class is known as a single inheritance. Single inheritance అండి. Multi-level inheritance means what అండి? The concept of inheriting properties from multiple classes to single class with the concept of one after another is known as multi-level inheritance అండి. Like this, parent class, child class. So next, child to child అండి, like this అండి, like this. First, see అండి, the process of inheriting properties from multiple classes to single class with the concept of one after another అండి. Means what? From first parent class to child class, all properties will come. Whatever the properties are available inside parent class, all those things will come to child class. Now inside child class, what we have Andy? These parent class properties and this child class specific properties also available inside this child class. Now all those things will be come to this CC and this child to child class and like this, one after another, multiple classes to single class, all properties will be inherited like this is nothing but multi-level inheritance. Next one is a hierarchical inheritance. And hierarchical inheritance means what? And hierarchical inheritance. Hierarchical inheritance means what? And hierarchy, the concept of inheriting properties from one class and from one parent class to from one class to right from one class to right multiple. See, and here what I wrote, the concept of inheriting properties from one class into multiple classes which are present at the same level, like this. And parent, this is child 1 and this is child 2 and this is child 2 and like this. And here these two persons are in same level or not, and these two persons are in same level or not, yes. And right here, the concept of inheriting properties from one class into multiple classes which are present at the same level. Here C1 and C2 both are same level. And now inside this parent class, whatever the properties are there, all those properties will come to C1 and C2. P1 class, P class properties I'm inheriting to multiple classes C1 and C2. Here C1 and C2 both are same level. This type of inheritance is nothing but a hierarchical inheritance. Next one is a multiple inheritance. Multiple inheritance means what? Only the concept of inheriting the properties from multiple classes to single class at a time. The concept of inheriting properties from multiple classes means like this, P1 and P2, multiple classes we have, and multiple classes we have from multiple classes to single class and single class at a time, like this. And this is nothing but multiple inheritance. And the concept of inheriting the properties from multiple classes into a single class at a time is known as multiple inheritance. And this is nothing but multiple inheritance. And so next one is hybrid inheritance. And hybrid inheritance means what? And the combination of single inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, multiple inheritance is nothing but hybrid inheritance. Combination of all single, multi-level, hierarchical, multiple inheritance is nothing but hybrid inheritance. Clear? So this is about what is inheritance in Python and with examples. Clear? So what is the next one? What do you mean by Python literals? Right, Python, if you go for any programming languages, we have literals. Literals can be defined as a data that is given in a variable or constant. Literals can be defined as a data that is given in a variable or constant. In Python, we have 5 types of literals. One is the string literals, numeric literals, boolean literals, special literals, and literal collections. Literal collections, and these are the 5 types of literals available in Python. Next question and right, explain Python functions and very very important functions in Python. A function is a group of related statements, group of related statements and that performs a specific task. In Python, a function is a group of related statements that performs a specific task. Function helps break our program into smaller and modular chunks. As our program grows larger and larger, functions make it more organized and manageable. Right, more organized and manageable. So now see that here we have two types of functions. One is built-in functions, second one is user defined functions. Built-in functions means what we have: print function, id function, eval function, type function. All these are Python inbuilt functions. User defined functions means like this we have to write it. Def user defined functions. Function should start with def keyword. Def keyword and def function name we have to take and we have to pass the parameters. Here these parameters are the input to your business logic. Right, parameters are the input to your business logic execution. Inside that what we are taking docstring. Docstring means it will give some information about your function. Just a docstring will give the information about your function. After that we are taking some statements inside the function. Right, here right, two types of functions we have: built-in functions and user defined functions. Built-in functions means we know print function, id function, eval function, type function, all these things. And user defined function means sometimes based on our programming requirement we have to write our own functions. How to write our own functions? This is the syntax. And def keyword we have to use, function name and arguments parameters we have to pass. Inside that we have to take a logic, whatever the logic we wanted. All right, so next question: how to overload a constructor or methods in Python? How to overload constructor or methods in Python? And very very important point. Right, here constructor means what? Right, inside a class, right, underscore init underscore. And if you go for other programming languages like Java, constructor name should be same as class name. Constructor name should be same as class name. But coming to Python, wherever you have a function with init name, wherever you have a function with underscore init underscore name, means that is the constructor. Right, that is the constructor. Init means constructor only. Right, here underscore init underscore function is a first method defined inside a class. Wherever you are taking class, inside a class, first method what we have to take? This constructor only we have to take it. When an instance of a class is created, when an instance of a class is created means what? Whenever we created the object for that class, Python calls this constructor to initialize the attributes of the object. Inside a class, first method itself we have to take this constructor. Whenever we created object for that class, Python calls this constructor to initialize the attributes of that object. So now here, right, observe very carefully. And here I will take example like this. Here I will take example like this. And here I will see. Here what I am going to do, here I am going to take like this. Class employee, class employee I'm taking. Inside this what I will take? Inside this I'm taking one constructor def underscore init underscore. Right, first argument should be the self and comma employee number I'm taking, employee name I'm taking, salary I'm taking, like this. Right, here what we have to do? self dot e number is equal to e number, self dot e number is equal to e number, self dot e name is equal to e name. Next, self dot salary, salary is equal to salary. I'm taking like this only. So next here, when this constructor will be executed, whenever we created object for employee class, automatically this constructor will be executed for initializing the attributes of the object. So now here what we have to do, and see here, I'm going to create a e object for this employee class, and employee object got created. While creating object, here we have to provide the values, and 100 comma Raju comma, here I'm going to take a salary 10,000 like this, 10,000 like this I'm taking it here. Right now here, see, and here I'm going to create a one more object. E1 is equal to employee here 200 comma Ravi comma 20,000, right? See, and so now here automatically that constructor got executed. Automatically constructor got executed yet here, and so now what I want to do is, see, observe very carefully. Print what I want to print, and see, I want to print like this, and employee number emp emp number I want to take, and emp number I want to take. Here I'm taking like e dot e number, I'm taking it. So next what I'm going to take is next one I'm going to take like emp name I'm taking like this, and emp name I'm taking like this. Here e dot e name I'm taking it, e dot e name. Next one is here emp salary I'm taking like this, and here e dot sal I'm taking like this, right? So now see, and emp number 100, emp name Raju, emp salary 10,000 it is printing. So now here what I will do, see, and here constructor will be constructor. See, and here what I am doing, here we can create any number of objects, and whenever we created object, automatically that constructor will be executed. Here E1 I am taking, and here E1 I am taking, and here E1 I am taking like this, and here also E1, and here also E1 I am taking like this. And now here see what you are getting, employee number 200, employee name Ravi, employee salary 20,000. Like this we have to take the constructor inside the class, and inside the class. Clear? Next question. So what is the command to debug a Python program? What command we have to use if you want to debug your Python program? See, this is the command. Python -m pdb, Python debugger. Pdb means Python debugger file name.py. File name.py we have to take it. By using this, we can able to debug our Python program. Right here, Python -m pdb file name .py we have to take to debug our Python program yet here. Right. So now here I will show an example for this. I will show one example also for this. Right. See here what I'm going to do. I'm going to see here I'm writing one Python program, and here I'm writing one Python program. What I'm going to do, a comma b is equal to 10 comma 20 I'm taking. Here what I want to do, I want to find out sum of a comma b, and for that here what I'm going to do, here I'm going to take like c is equal to a plus b something I'm taking it here. And now here print the sum is here I'm going to take like c I'm taking like this. Now here I'm saving this one. mm, debug. Here I will take pdb dot py. I am taking it here. Pdb dot py. I am taking it here. I saved this program in some location, and in some location I saved this program. Now I'm going to that location. Give me 1 minute at here. Here I'm going to that location. Inside a D drive, I have sample Python. Something is there. Inside this, I saved my program at here. And now go to here. Now go to here. We got it here. And so now we got it here. So now what I want to do? Now what we want to do it here. And now see here. What is this? And here now. Here if you observe this one, what you will get at here. Here what is this? And if you want to debug the Python program, Python -m pdb file name .py, we have to give it. Same I'm going to give like this. And observe very carefully. Here what I am going to do, here same thing I am going to do it here. And observe very carefully. Python -m pdb same or not? -m pdb file name. And what file name we give? pdb.py. See, and the sum is 30. The sum is 30. Here, if you want to debug the program, Python program, Python-m pdb file name .py. Right. So here I will write one program. Observe carefully. So in previous program, notepad is not working properly. So that's why here I'm writing one program at here. See, x is equal to 10 I am taking, and y is equal to something. You can take anything at here. I'm taking like apple at here. So next here, just I'm taking like print x and print y. So now I want to debug the program. For this, what we have to do? Save this program. So now go to this command prompt. Here inside D drive, I have this program. I'm going to there. Here Python -m. Here I'm going to take pdb Python debugger. Right. File name we have to take program. Prog1 is the file name .py. So now if you run this one, see, you will get like this. See, first value x equal to 10 you are getting. Debugging one by one we will get the values set here. X value is 10. Now we can able to check properly we are getting the values or not. So next here, just next means n we have to give. Next here it will return y. Next one is the y value is apple. So again you have to give n. N means the next line what you have, right? See, next one it is asking print x. So now if you give n, what it will do, right? It will print that 10 it will print, and immediately next line it will print y. Yes, here if you give n, see, next one is apple, it will return like this. Apple, it will return like this. So like this, each and every line it will return like this. If we can debug like this, each and every line, proper values we are getting or not. X means 10 only we are getting, or any other value we are getting. Y means apple only we are getting, any other value we are getting. If I print x, 10 only it is printing, any other value it is printing. If I print y means apple only it is printing, any other value it is printing. Like that, line by line we can debug the entire program by using this command. What is the command? Python -m pdb program.py we have to use. Now if you want to come out, let just Control Z we have to give and click enter button, you will come out from that location like this, right? So like this, we can able to debug the Python program by using Python -m pdb file name .py. Right. So we'll discuss some more questions in the next video. Right. Till now, if you guys, I hope you guys are enjoyed this video. If you guys are enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe this video. Thank you. Bye bye.